Hello world, Wendy from Cali here, back with another mixed Manny chat, and this week's theme was actually one that I had pitched to Tara Stoddard, and she picked it. It's called April Showers, so I hope you're ready for my interpretation of April Showers, and let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Wendy from Cali. I basically do my nails and chit chat about life and hope that you enjoy. And if you're coming back to this channel, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Hope that this inspires you if you are in Tara Stoddard's Facebook group and doing this challenge as well. Can't wait to see what you guys are doing. I'm in a hurry because I have a really busy day with my family. So I'm going to try to get this done as soon as possible. And actually, I'm going to try to get it done in the 38 minutes that I need to get it done to have only one part of the video. So I'm going to time it and let's get going. You'll see that I've got some scissors. I wanted an excuse to be able to use craft scissors, and I had seen a mani that had some French tips that looked like clouds and some rain, so I wanted to do my own interpretation of that mani. So what sets do I have for us today? I'm opening 3 new sets, 3 unopened sets, and then I have a leftover set. The leftover set is Have a Ball, so that's going to basically mimic my raindrops, and I'm using Home Sleet Home first. I'm going to be making clouds in 3 different colors. So Home Sleet Home is going to be the bottom layer, Moonlight Night is going to be the middle layer, and then In Orbit is going to be the top layer of my French tips. So hopefully they come out great. I kept flip-flopping back and forth as far as what mani I wanted to do for this challenge. But I settled on this one because I thought it would be the easiest, quickest, and I would be able to use my craft scissors, which I haven't had a chance to do yet. So yeah. But one of the manis that I was thinking about doing was Candace Poppy. If you don't follow her, she has a channel where she does really awesome mixed manis, and she had this waterfall mani that she did, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that. But that looks like it's going to take me like way too long to do, so I opted against doing that because just time. Don't have the time for it. But you're going to see me try to do this waterfall, not waterfall mani, rain, clouds, April showers mani by using the sets I do have. So hopefully it's going to all work out. I'm going to try to use the least amount of strips as I can, but of course sometimes it doesn't work out that way, especially when I'm trying to race against time, so we'll see. But I had to chop all of my nails. I don't know if you noticed. If you have been on this channel, you've seen my nails were longer. Now they're much shorter. Reason for that was because I broke this thumbnail while doing some cooking and stuff in the kitchen, and I was a bit too rough with my nails. Whoopsies. Yeah. Long story short, I had to cut it down short. I didn't actually cut the rest of my nails down short though until today, doing this mani, because I wanted to make sure my nails kind of all matched before going on vacation. And I am going on vacation soon, so you're not going to see a video for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, depending on when we return and if I have time to film something. So just heads up, if you've been watching this weekly, thank you so much for watching weekly. I am going to be gone for a little bit, trying to make sure that when I am on vacation, not to be too caught up online. I want to be able to spend as much of my attention and time with my family. It's going to be really awesome because I get to see my nieces and nephews, both my brother's family and my sister's family. So the whole family, the whole young family, inclusive of my parents, Panda Bear, and like I said, my brother's family and my sister's family. We're all headed to Sedona. My mom's been there before. I've never been to Sedona. I don't know if my siblings have been to Sedona, but I'm so ready to spend time with my family and try to find new rocks and crystals. Because Sedona is a great place. Arizona in general is a great place to go rock hunting. And I think my nephew, Calvin, will really enjoy doing that as well. At least I hope so. So, alright, so bottom layer. I don't know why I did my thumbs first. That's kind of dumb, actually, because I usually use my thumbs as tools. And so I just realized, oh, I started with the biggest hand, or the biggest finger, the one that I usually use as for tools. Whoopsie doodles. Okay, well, we will make it work. We will certainly make it work. Because I'm cutting out the cloud shape, it's hard to like think about which ones will work best, but we'll make it work. I have this one too, this pair of scissors, because the other one has the little squigglies are much wider, and so I didn't want to use that for my smaller fingers because I don't think it's going to look right if I did that. So that's why I have the little more squiggly, jaggedy one, which is fine. Clouds are usually more fluffy than that, but I think in concept, visually, it will work just fine. But of course, we will find out here. You'll find out with me as we do this and see if it actually will work. What's been going on in everyone's lives this week? Yesterday was April Fool's Day, and our nieces had a lot of fun playing April Fool's jokes on Auntie and Uncle. And it was just, the first one started out with my niece told me when I was entering the house, still standing on the porch, that there was a spider behind me. And I'm like afraid of spiders. And so I totally believed her, turned around and was like, oh my gosh, where? And they screamed, April Fools. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, should have known. I was already like yesterday when I was planning to go to the house, I was like, oh, it's April Fool's Day. What kind of pranks am I going to play on the kids? And then I completely forgot when I got to the house that it was April Fool's. So, silly me. But yeah, there was a bunch of pranks being played, little jokes throughout the day, and that was really fun. And, what did we do? So last week, we taught the older niece, she's 6, how to play Go Fish. Auntie's way. Really easy peasy way. And so this week, Uncle decided to teach her another way to play Go Fish. Because when you play Go Fish, you can play it in many different ways. And so Uncle taught her a different way. And so we were playing a bunch of cards, and she was determined to stay up past midnight. And it was funny because she actually succeeded. Like, all of us adults were like, okay, we gotta go. It's time for bed. And she was like, I could go all night. But it was a lot of fun playing cards with her. It was also an interesting day because it was WrestleMania. I don't know if any of you guys watch WrestleMania. Sorry, I had to cut it again because I cut it too slow. If you use craft scissors and you're using Color Street, make sure you cut pretty fast, because if you don't cut fast enough, it gets all like rolled up. But yeah, WrestleMania. I didn't really watch it that much growing up. I know my brother did. WWF at the time, now WWE. And I'm not gonna try to save this one. I'll do another one. But like, Panda Bear and his sister watched WWF and WWE growing up. And so it was WrestleMania yesterday, and I actually got to watch a lot of it while my sister-in-law Carla was doing my hair. I wanted to dye my hair like a bluish black because I thought that maybe that might be the closest color to my natural hair color, which is like a brownish black. So my sister-in-law helped me dye my hair last night, earlier than normal. The past 2 times when we did my hair, we did it like super late at night because we wanted the kids to be asleep and not, have to worry about them being in the way or anything like that. But this time around, we decided to do it, while they were still awake, while we were watching WrestleMania. And so, my sister-in-law did my hair. I stupidly washed my hair first, and with permanent hair dye, you're supposed to have, I guess, not clean hair when you are going to dye it, because like the chemicals and shampoos and stuff like that kind of hinder the ability for the dye to like adhere to the hair. So didn't know that, but also hoping that, that's not entirely true. But, she did my hair. When I went to go wash it out in the shower, I don't know what I did, but there was blue dye. Not only did it stain the bathtub, but somehow it got out of the shower, and I don't know what I did to do that. I must have flipped my hair up while rinsing it out, and it flew, drops of dyed water flew out of the shower and over the tile floor, and also on the wall. And so I was mortified. I could not believe that happened. Yeah. So, long story short, I grabbed vinegar and baking soda and just started going at it in the bathroom to clean it up. And my nieces wanted to help, and so most of the time they were just standing there supervising, but they did actually help because I had them go get me paper towels. I had them go get me stuff that I needed to continue cleaning up the bathroom. So took a bit of time and effort, but got the majority of the dye out of the wall and the floor, which was the most that's the part that I was the most embarrassed about and freaked out about, because my sister-in-law doesn't own the house. We're renting it, so it's not our house. So don't ever want to mess it up, because you never know when we would have to move out of that house. So yeah. The walls and the tile floor, I was able to pretty much get the blue dye out. And for those who are thinking about dyeing their hair blue, just know that blue dye, oh my gosh, it stains like crazy. Like crazy. The bathtub still has a blue tint to it. So I told my sister-in-law, Carla, if she's not able to get that out, I will research and show up again after vacation to help figure out how to get it spick and span, super clean. So yeah, that happened. Anyways, so that was Saturday, basically. Today, what time do I got? Okay. Today, spending time, quality time with the rents. Oh shoot. I didn't snap that as fast as I could, so that's messed up. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Today's gonna be spend time with the rents. My parents, the rents. And we've got lots of eating to do today. So we're carbing up for today, and we're gonna go high protein during the week before we go on vacation. So it's going to be lots of noodles and rice and lots of Chinese food for today. Oh, speaking of blue dye earlier, how it stains, you could totally see that on my hands if you look carefully. So that's going to be fun to deal with while the blue dye's, settling into my hair and all that. So probably going to try not to wash my hair too much to just allow the dye to adhere to the hair. But yeah. Anyways. Okay. Last finger for this cloud. There we go. Yes. Gotta just snap it fast. Alright. I probably won't show the inspo picture that I found on Pinterest here on the channel while I'm recording this video, but if you are in my Facebook group, Wendy's Nail Fee Studio, I'll likely post a picture of the inspo picture. This is loosely based on that inspo picture. More like the color scheme is kind of like what I went for. But the actual mani, I think it's way different than the inspo. But like I said, I saw this picture of mixed mani that was basically a French manicure with 3 different layers that had kind of like a curvy line for the French tips. So it looked like clouds, and then little tiny jewels that they had laid down to represent the rain. I didn't want to use jewels. I wanted to try to stick to all color straight. So I ended up choosing Have a Ball to be that layer. Okay. Second layer, Moonlight Night. So this one I bought. I love this color. That gray is just amazing. I hadn't planned on using it because I wanted to save it for a certain occasion. But then they re-released it during the launch in March. So I was very happy to see that, because now I'm like, oh, I could totally use this and not feel bad because I can replace it if I want to. So that is why we're using it today. Also because I needed the gray. I wanted the clouds to have a bit of white, but kind of see-through white. And then I wanted the gray, and then I wanted the blue. And you'll see why if you're, again, in my Facebook group. I will post a picture of the inspo image. so that you can see why I chose those colors. But yeah, we finished a really big project at work this past week, and I'm so glad because I end up being a total stress ball whenever we have large projects, because managing a team and managing a project and getting my own work done is sometimes really a challenge. So, just very glad to be done with that. Oop, I didn't do that fast enough again. Gotta try again. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is how I'm gonna end up wasting sets. Not doing the cutting fast enough. Alright. Here we go. Let's layer this so that it's not exactly the same. There we go. I don't know if I left enough room for the blue. Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll find out. We shall find out. But yeah. Nice to not have to worry about a large project while I'm getting ready to go on vacation. And I haven't even had a chance to think about vacation very much. I know that my sister Michelle has been great about suggesting different things. A lot of things that she suggested, I don't know, just didn't seem like something I wanted to do. Although I do want to do things that she wants to do, but haven't really, some of the suggestions haven't really like stuck like as something that I want to do on vacation. I think everyone's got different views of vacation. For me, vacation, I want to do absolutely nothing and just hang out and spend time with family and, you know, play card games, board games, just chill. And then I think my sister likes going out and about and doing things, and having, you know, that kind of experience. And so sometimes it's, you know, challenging to decide what to do. And so, of course, likely going to compromise a bit and just say yes to some of the suggestions. But we will see. I haven't really thought about all of it. And I know that gotta plan some of these like things to do. You gotta, you know, if you are doing an event, you have to buy tickets and all that. So yeah. Time is of the essence. Who had said that? Somebody had said that. And I was like, indeed. When you are planning for vacation, time is definitely of the essence. When it comes to the activities and all that. But all I know is rock hunting is definitely one of the things I want to do, because rather inexpensive, and it could be done like however long we want it to be. We can spend the whole day doing it. We can just make it a couple hours. My mom, very adventurous she is, wants to go to Sliding Rock, I think it was called, where it's like a natural slip and slide kind of rock river. Would it be a river or a creek? I'm not quite sure what to call it, but she wants to go do that. And I'm like, okay, we'll go do that. I will just film you guys doing that. I am not that adventurous. The most adventurous thing I've ever done, which I can't believe I actually have done, is we zip-lined when we went to Hawaii one year. I'm still shocked that I was able to do that, because I'm not that adventurous. So pretty surprising that I did something like that. like I said, I'm usually a sit by the pool, uh, stay indoors kind of gal. Alright, let's see. There we go. See if I can do this one too. When it came to background music for this week, I wanted to find something that had kind of like rain vibes. But the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, it sounds more beachy. Like the sound of waves instead of rain. I don't know. What do you guys think? Alright. There we go. That one's layered. How are we doing on time? Ooh. Not too bad, but I think I might go over. Shoot. It's work faster. Work faster. Yeah, so I'm going to be on vacation. So it's likely that I won't have another video up for the next couple of weeks. But I will still have more manis up. I like to take my leftover sets with me on vacation because, oh, I should say that Color Street, for those that don't know, those are new, is dry nail polish strips, right? So these are nail polish, 100% nail polish. They're like almost dry, but not fully dry. Basically, you're able to lay them down and then you're pretty much set. Like, you don't have to worry about waiting for, drying your nails and stuff like that. One thing you do want to wait on, though, is using lotion or washing your hands for at least like half hour or so that it allows time for the dry nail polish strips to cure to your nails, like to truly adhere to your nails. But what was I going to say? So you'll see me sometimes put them back in their original packaging. I'm going to heat seal it with the flat iron, and no guarantee that they're going to work when you reopen them and try to use them again. But I've had pretty good luck in being able to use the strips over again. So where was I headed on that? Oh, I like taking the sets, the leftover sets, with me so that I could do my niece's nails, my sister's nails if she wants me to, and of course my own nails. So I plan on doing that. And for those that are in Tara Stoddard's Facebook group and doing the challenges, next week's challenge is Shine Bright Like a Diamond. So I'm going to be blinged out with all the glitters. And April is not only my mother's birthday month, but it's also my sister Michelle's birthday month. So let's see if they'll both let me do their nails for them for their birthday. I know my mom probably won't, even though she did let me do her nails for a wedding we went to in March. But I don't know if she'll let me do her nails again. She thinks it's a waste. If there's no special occasion we're headed out to or whatever. And so it took me about 2 years to convince my mom to let me do her nails with Color Street. So I'm not going to hold my breath that she'll let me do her nails on vacation. But my sister, Michelle, has let me, the few times that we've been on vacation together, she's let me do her nails. So I find a lot of joy in doing people's nails, my loved ones' nails for them, because I like pretty nails and I like sharing. So hopefully my sister Michelle will want her nails done for her birthday. And my niece Emmeline should likely let me do her nails. She likes letting me do her nails. I don't know if my sister Michelle will let me do my other niece's nails, Lorelai, because she is still very young. So maybe give it a couple more years. Who knows? All right, moving on to the third cloud color in orbit. We are flying, which is great because, like I said, I got a real busy day with my parents and Panda Bear today. Hopefully we'll also have time to squeeze in a workout as well as getting a little bit of work done. I need to catch up on some work before vacation, so lots to do. I woke up super early today. Well, not super early for Sunday. Because one, I had to wash my hair out of the dye. I think I can actually use these little ones on this one. Alright, but I had to wash my hair out of the dye, or wash the dye out of my hair. And then I was going to do laundry, so I threw laundry in the wash. And what I thought was plenty of time ended up being that I am like running late. And so right now Panda Bear is out there with Pops, my dad, taking a walk without me, and he'll go on another walk with me later because trying to get time. Ooh, this blue and that gray are so close in color. Oh, bummer. That's gonna not translate as well as I thought it would. But you know what? We're committing to it. We are committed. So we're just gonna do it. But yeah. Gotta finish this really pretty quickly because we're headed out. And I just heard the door, so I'm thinking that Panda Bear and Pops are back from their walk. So that means gotta hurry up. And I still have the laundry that's in the wash that needs to be hung and placed in the dryer. So yeah. Rush, rush, rush. Color Street, when you're using them by themselves, could take as little as like 5 minutes. I've seen people do their manis in the car. If they're not doing like elaborate mixed manis like I'm doing right here, I've seen them do manis in the car. I've done it on a road trip before. So, oh, I wonder if I can do this. Oh yeah, I think I totally can to save a strip. Nope, that's gonna take too long. Let's not. But yeah, when I do mixed manis like this, sometimes they end up taking a bit of time. So, it's, I guess, a give or take. If you want to do something simple, Color Street has a ton of awesome, like, already, like, pre-made designs that you could use. And if you're interested, if you don't have a Color Street stylist yet, my sister-in-law Carla is a Color Street stylist. Link below if you want to shop from her shop. But yeah. Okay. There we go. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I think it'll all come together when I actually throw, like, the rain. Throw the rain, which is have a ball over it all. So, we'll find out, won't we? Alright, here we go. Snap. Alright. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm rushing just a teensy bit. But, you know, sometimes you gotta Just do it quick. Quick and easy. I think sometimes I like to try to fit way too much stuff into my weekends because on the weekdays, there's not very much time commuting to work and just the amount of hours worked. By the time I get home, I just don't want to do anything. And Panda Bear and I used to watch a whole bunch of shows. Like, we subscribed to all of the streaming platforms. We used to, at least. But now we've been reviewing, like, what do we truly watch? Like, what streaming platforms do we really, like, use a lot? And so we've been trying to cut down on the list because I realized that I'm not as into watching, like, sitting and watching a bunch of shows as I used to be. And I don't know if that's the same for most people or not, but it could be the sign of the times because I know my nieces love watching, like, TikTok and, like, just, like, channels that are, like, really, like, quick with their content. YouTube Kids, all of that. So it's like, no longer are we watching, like, long, drawn-out stuff. We are more, like, watching just, like, quick things. And so I think that is probably where my head is at right now, as far as, you know, watching shows and whatnot. But there is a show that I love to binge watch. Haven't had a chance to do it yet. And I know I've seen a ton of my nail friends post about it, saying that they've been watching it. But Love is Blind on Netflix. Trash TV, but oh so good to watch. I don't know why. And I never used to get, like, I wasn't into, like, The Bachelor or any of those, like, dating shows. But something about Love is Blind that I just love watching. And then also on Netflix, which I hope will come back, Selling the OC and Selling Sunset. Something about the drama of those real estate agents and watching and looking at the pretty homes that they sell. I love it. Like, there's something about it that's just like, I love that. So, can't wait till those shows come back. Alright. Here we go. Slap these on. See if I can use this one one more time. Speaking of time. Oh, two-parter. It's going to be a two-parter because I still have to put the